faculty and staff, welcome friends and family, and congratulations to the class of 2016. So what is community? I'm not looking for a textbook definition. To me, it is the feeling of togetherness shared between people who have the same experiences. Here at Michigan State, we have a Spartan community. Like if I say go green, you say go Lions. Thank you. Okay, I was really nervous about that. Before coming to Michigan State University, I had my reservations. I was nervous that I would go from a school with a senior class half of this size to a Big Ten university that I would get lost in. I was terrified that I would just become a number, a faceless student among the masses with no sense of community outside of the innate urge to yell, go white, when I heard someone call, go green. My freshman year, I longed to be a part of a community. Living on the 6th floor of South Case Hall at the very end of the hall did not get me a lot of visitors, especially not a lot of Madison visitors, so you guys knocking down my door to come study. I can't tell you the amount of hours my roommate and I spent eating Jed's pizza and watching Dexter alone in our room like hermits. It was actually really sad, so. My first experience being an active member in James Madison College came on January 18th, 2013. That was the day Miss Jasmine Lee told me I had to make friends. And to do so, I needed to go on the Maddie retreat. I never thought of myself as a person who had trouble making friends, but being alone for so long, I figured she had a point. So I packed my bags, got into a van with strangers, I don't recommend that, and traveled to Jackson, Michigan for a weekend of leadership challenges and team building. That trip changed my entire Madison experience. I came back with my very best friends. I felt that in order to be successful in James Madison College, I needed to be a part of this tight-knit community. I went from the Jed's Pizza man knowing me by name and anticipating my order, to staying up until 3 in the morning studying, while watching Degrassi in the Case Hall basement with my friends. We came up with silly names for our group, and we made lifelong memories. From that point on, I had the confidence to thrive within this community. I joined clubs and groups on campus, I attended Madison-sanctioned programs and events, and I even began working as a manager for the Michigan State University wrestling team, which, let me tell you, is an experience. As I immersed myself into the MSU culture, I realized my communities grew larger, but also intertwined with one another. When I needed to wind down from a week of intense RA incidences, I knew I could grab my 2 favorite Case Hall RAs for a night out at Buffalo Wild Wings. If I was stressed for a weekend wrestling trip, I knew that I could rely on a great time with the Chelseas, even though only 2 of the 4 of our group are named Chelsea. Being a part of the James Madison community is something special. It is rare to find an entire college who can pretend to like writing 15-page papers. Although we are all different, we all have those key Madison memories that some could call core memories. If you guys seen the movie Inside Out, that's a plug for that. The feeling of despair while writing the first MC 201 paper, the feeling of shock from receiving your first grade from that first MC 201 paper, the feeling of accomplishment when you received your first grade that made you smile and call your mom crying, that feeling you had when you first realized that coming to Madison was the best decision you could have ever made. Although your parents call your major pre-law, and your non-Madison friends think that the majors are just different combinations of the alphabet, you know that you have a people all over the world that understands exactly what you are going through. The James Madison community is something that will stay with you for the rest of your life. Although being in Madison is far from being a cakewalk, an important factor in many students' successes in the college are the faculty and staff. For me, that includes a few people in particular. Professor Jean Burns awakened my love for travel. I won't forget the amazing study abroad to London, where Professor Burns led our class through the Roman ruins, while trailing after his mother-in-law, who set a surprisingly brisk pace that we struggled to keep up with. Professor Connie Hunt showed me that I should not be surprised by my Madison success, but I should instead embrace it. I will forever appreciate the multiple meetings of personal statement revisions, where she pushed me to explore the reasons why I wanted to be a sports lawyer. Professor Louise Jezierski helped me to explore the world of real-life Madison experiences. With her help, I was able to use my knowledge of social justice issues and community outreach to be successful in a work environment that holds those values in high esteem. And last, but certainly not least, Sorry.
That's okay,
Dr.
babe.
Jasmine Lee has been the shoulder to cry on and voice of reason, even if I did not want to hear it at the time, that I needed throughout my Madison career. Contact saying? Although she introduces us as her kids to respectful members in the community, I feel that she is one of my best friends in college. I know that I would not have gotten through the stress and chaos of college, let alone Madison, without the love and support of my family and friends. My parents and brother have always been there to put a smile on my face, even through stressful times like finals and midterms. They are there to brag about me, comfort me, and even yell at me when I need it. You have truly made me the strong, independent Black woman that I am today. My grandparents, aunts, and uncles, who are actually here today, all the way from Jersey, Pittsburgh, and Delaware, have never hesitated to show me how proud they are of me, and I absolutely love that about them. As far as my friends go, they are the smartest, craziest, and most interesting people I have ever met. And I would not have it any other way. Without Tomasi, Jocelyn, Chelsea, and Babe, aka Justin, in my life, I would not be the person I am today. You four have truly made my experience here in Madison something that I can look back on and remember for the rest of my life. Today is not goodbye, because I know we will stay in each other's lives forever. And if you've taught me nothing else, I've learned that whatever it takes, I know I can make it through. So today I ask you to reflect on your time here. Remember the headaches, heartaches, and tough breaks that make you the strong, confident, and intelligent adult you are all today. Remember the late night, early mornings, and those crazy stories for the grandkids that helped shape your character and moral fiber. Whenever it seems like life is getting to be too much, remember you have all of us to lean on. No matter what the future has in store for you all, whether that be law school, grad school, political office, or whatever, you will always be a part of the James Madison community. Thank you, and go green.